Go tell your friends about it. Go tell your friends about it.
Good morning, guys. It's JT here, and here are my takeaways from today's UWM Sales Huddle. Number one, resources. I will tell you something about having resources. There is nothing worse than having the resources, not using them. Kind of like the video I did couple of days ago, right? Where I was talking to the gentleman, the Mr. I know everything gentleman. Remember? I would tell him, you got to do this. He says, yeah, I know. Okay, you got to do this. Yeah, I know, right? So the worst thing is having these resources and not using them. Now, let me give you an example of what the resources are. AMP. Yes, AMP has well over 20 years of experience here in the mortgage industry. Myself, I've got well over 17 years of mortgage experience, well over 17 years in the mortgage industry, well over 17 years of mortgage experience. Those are just two. Another one, every single of our partners has a website, and in their website, they've got countless resources that we can go to when we have questions. And then last but not least, our partners, the account executives at the banks in which we've partnered with. So when somebody comes to me and says, hey, how do you do this? My first reaction is, okay, hold on. Did you already do your research? Did you already go here? Did you already go there? Guess what the response is? No. Like, okay, why don't you go do the research first? If you can't find the answer, then come back and then we will troubleshoot it. You know, in today's day and age, there's not a whole lot you can't solve with Google and ChatGPT and YouTube. Hope you found that of value. Number two, understanding your client. Understanding that your client does not want a mortgage. Understanding that your client does not want a loan. Understanding your client doesn't want to get into debt. Understand that your borrower wants to buy that house. That's what it is, okay? So here's how I break it down. I understand that my client doesn't want a loan. I understand that my client wants that property. However, in order for my client to get that property, the keys, in order for him to get these keys, he has to get this loan. Gotta understand that. The further you understand that, the more comprehensive, the more compassionate, the more understanding you are gonna be the next time you sit in front of a borrower. Number three, clean your plate. Before you leave for the day, be sure to leave with a clean plate. I'll give you an example of what I mean by that, okay? Throughout the day, you know, you're going at 1,000 miles per hour, people are calling you, you're missing phone calls, people are texting you, you're not responding, right? You go about solving different problems, you go about doing what you're supposed to do. Come 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m., I hope that you are leaving past 8 p.m. But before you do, maybe at 7, you then take the time to clean your plate, respond to any text messages that you haven't yet done, respond to anyone that's called you and you didn't pick up by returning their phone call, and then ensuring that you've responded to every single email that needs to be responded to. That is what I mean by cleaning your plate. Not only is it good manners, I think it should be a non-negotiable. Clean your plate. Guys, JT here. I hope that you found these takeaways of value. Again, I invest 1 hour of my time on Wednesdays, take the day off from the gym, and just watch UWM Sales Huddle. And then what I do with that 1 hour, I take my top 3 takeaways, put them in a video format, and then I share them with you. Please give this video a thumbs up. Send this video to a fellow colleague, to a loan officer, to a real estate agent, or an entrepreneur. And last but not least, guys, I wouldn't be asking you for this if it wasn't free, but since it's free, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Have a great day. Let's go out there and let's dominate.